Check, check. Still solid?
Bobby's rolling.
Awesome. We're going to make this quick because these guys are running on fumes. 3, 2, 1. What's up? Dante here again. Barstool Backstage with the one and only Loud Luxury.
What up?
Joe and
Thank you for having
Andrew.
us.
You guys are on Barstool more than me.
We love it. You guys are the fam.
We always end up finding our way some way or another.
What have you guys been up to since I saw you last? It was beginning of or right before a pandemic lockdown last year. You played Forward where you're at tonight.
Yep.
Great club.
Yeah,
Great club.
Great spot.
Thank you very much. We're
we've been
excited to have
making
you back.
Thank you. Yeah, we've been making a ton of music. So we've kind of taken the downtime to work on that. We're going to be releasing a bunch of songs soon, and then now we're back at it. I mean, this is number 2 of 5 shows in 4 days, I think it is. Last night we were Vegas. Tonight we're in Ohio. Tomorrow we are in Miami. And then Sunday we do Montauk and then take a jet to D.C.
Sick. So you're at Live tomorrow?
Yeah.
It's crazy how that's our sense of normalcy. We're like, oh yeah, that's the world being back to normal.
That's awesome, man. What's it feel like to be back playing in front of live crowds?
I mean, it's what we basically dreamed of. You know, when the world shut down, you thought about this moment. What would it feel like when you finally get back and you're reunited with everyone? And it's just given us such good energy to feed off. That's inspired us for the music that we're making and everything for the rest of the summer. So it's great.
I love it. So you saw our boy Marty Mush a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, he came by the house.
That's the boy.
We all saw the video. Question from the readers. If you had to rate Marty's dance skills on a scale of 1 to 10, where...
Oh, that's easy. Like a solid 2 out of 10.
Yeah. Maybe 2.5 on a good day. All he has is that knee pop. That's it.
So one move Marty.
Yeah, one move
Right.
Marty.
And he's got a 3 out of 10.
No, 2.
2 out of 10. All right.
2.5 on a good day.
We don't go half. We don't go half. We either go the whole number.
It's not a pizza review.
And that's rough because that's coming from 2 Canadian people, and Canadians, as we all know, are the nicest people.
We're gonna have to take a dance class with them.
All right. So speaking about the difference between Americans and Canadians, what do you guys, if you guys see a difference at all, what do you think the biggest difference is between music?
I mean, like Toronto, where we're based.
The music scene in Canada versus the music scene in America.
Toronto is very multicultural. There's a lot. It's like a big melting pot for a lot of different styles, a lot of different artists. So I mean, when that kind of comes together, it has a different flavor to it, you know.
So is it like club scene or?
Yeah, club scene, everything.
Yeah.
Like in Toronto, that's like where we kind of started, and I mean, that was its own basically hub for music. Like it was kind of like the LA of Canada, I guess, if you're into music.
Yeah, you feel a little bit more love with dance music on radio in Canada, even beyond our music. You know, like I'll turn on the radio when we're back in Toronto and they're playing Tiesto and they're playing Calvin Harris, and I don't really feel that same vibe from like radio stations in the U.S.
No.
I would say that's a big difference. We're a bit more European in that way.
That's awesome. I take that as being the DJs on the radio up there actually have freedom, and it's not like it's
a little
very
bit.
strict.
They have a little bit too much freedom because we're homies with one of the stations, and they've actually played some of the of our songs before they were out.
Oh no
and
way!
Before they even had the final copy of it, because we sent it to them. We're like, hey, check this out, and then they're like, we're playing it first. They're like, you can't do that.
Not a bad thing though. I mean, to be that
That's
supported,
awesome.
where they're just like, here, I'll play like this rough demo on radio quick. That's crazy.
That's awesome. So I remember a few years ago, the first time we had you guys out, we brought you to dinner and just picking your brain. And like you said, you cut your teeth coming up in the Toronto scene and playing house parties and college parties and then the clubs. What, at the level you're at now, getting to where you're at now, what was the moment where you guys were like, damn, we fucking made it?
For me, if it was when we played in Boston, because that's kind of like after we released
At the
Body.
Grand?
Yeah.
Shout out Randy Greenstein, my man,
love
the
you,
boy
Randy.
at the Grand. So Randy's I think the first guy, one of the first guys to book you, and I think I was one of the second.
Yeah, he was one of the first people to put us on, because I remember that night it was like a snowstorm. Like we thought nobody was going to come out, and we were like, oh my God, like there's actual like real promoters booking us now, and like we can't we don't want it to be a crappy show. So then we get there, and it was like actually like super busy, even though it was like a snowstorm outside. And then people knew the words to Body, and I was like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, why do they know the words to this? I'm like, this doesn't happen.
That's awesome. What about you? Same?
Yeah, but it's also a process that happens every day. Like there's just something, baked into every single day that always surprises you and humbles you a bit. Like, oh, I had no idea that this person likes our music. For example, I remember Gordon Ramsay coming to one of our shows when we played in Vegas and being like, I didn't think that he would be into us,
He's the homie now.
And
No way.
Yeah.
You guys are tight with him?
Yeah.
I heard he's really nice off
Super
camera.
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Super nice.
I heard he's like he
crazy.
flips a switch and
Yeah, it was hilarious because we actually were on one of the tapings for the show, and like the entire time he's like screaming at everybody, and then we go to like say what up to him like backstage afterwards. He's like, "Hey guys, like how are you? Very nice to see you again."
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So,
And real talk, I think even today's a good example of that, because we've been away for basically a year, haven't seen anyone in Cleveland, and to come back, come into a sold out show, it's like we've never left. We're just picking right back off.
it's going to be nuts.
So it's
tonight.
amazing.
It's going to be crazy. I mean, we're sold out. People are like,
I don't think we're going to make our flight tomorrow.
Stoked.
I do not want that to happen. I don't want to get on Grutman's bad side. So you
Yeah,
guys
don't do
better,
that.
you guys
Don't do
better
that.
make your fucking flights.
You, on the other hand, you're screwed.
I know it's been a rough week, and I'm not a spring chicken anymore. And
Well, you're gonna be just like absolutely covered in tequila.
I know I'm looking
That's
forward
a
to
threat.
it. So all right, I'll wrap this up so you guys can get some rest because I feel bad, and I really appreciate you guys taking the time to do this.
Anytime.
What can your fans look forward to in the second half of 2021 and 2022? I know you said you've got a ton of new music out, but coming out, what else?
Well, if this weekend is any indication, we are touring like psychos again, and we're going to be playing a lot more shows, and we are going to be releasing a lot more music. We have like 5 songs coming out.
Yeah, as an EP, which is awesome too,
Sick.
because it's not just like, oh yeah, here's this throwaway release and that. It's like, an EP that we've really put our heart and soul into. Yeah, thought about everything from the top down. So we're just excited to bring that concept to life and tour that, and just the world's reopening, so let's fucking go. To be polite.
Amazing. Any ballpark date we can expect?
In the next
Summer.
couple months.
Really, that soon?
Yeah.
This summer.
Big time.
Amazing.
We're doing
Summertime.
lockdown.
Name, label.
It's with
Not-
Armada.
Yeah, I mean
Nice.
that's label, but
Yeah.
anything else, I think should be left to be a
Okay,
surprise.
I respect that.
But-
That's awesome.
You can expect a lot from us this summer. We want to be the soundtrack to everyone being back to life and doing things. So
I
watch
love
out.
it. I love it, guys. It's been a pleasure watching you guys come up and continue to raise the bar and just much more success in the future.
Thank you.
Man, much love.